Hey, in this episode we talk about beer, and we also read some hate mail that we got. Check it out.
You're listening to Empathica Radio, home to unsigned metal, hardcore, and punk artists. The true underground.
Hail to the king, baby.
So, Brendan,
Yes.
I got the craziest email.
Okay.
Travis knows all about this. I neglected to tell you about it because I want to do it on the air.
Yeah, okay.
So, I put out ads like, I don't know, earlier this week.
Uh-huh.
And as the listeners know, maybe you don't know, I put ads out on Craigslist.
Yep.
Like on the misconnections that we're talking about?
Yeah, I get to know the misconnections. Sorry, I was just fucking with the computer. I found out why that thing was going all crazy. Sorry, I just fixed it. So, I go into the music section. I post the ad. So, should I read the ad on air so people get a gist of what I'm putting out there?
Yeah.
I think it'll make more sense.
So, yeah, people
They'll
understand what you're
understand.
trying to get.
What I'm getting across at. Okay, so hold on one second. Let me find my ad. I got saved here on my phone. Okay, so when I get on Craigslist, and now what I do is I go to different cities, different states, and I post this ad. And I always put a St. Louis zip code
Right.
because you have to. It makes you put a zip code now.
You're basically looking for people to poop on your chest, right? Is that what you're trying
no,
to get?
No. I'm trying to look for bands.
Oh, that's a different.
That's a
that's a
different.
different ad. I'm
That's
sorry,
a
sorry,
different
sorry.
ad that I have out.
Okay.
This one is for the podcast and for music. And I've been doing this for years for the show.
Right.
It's free. It's free ads. Why not?
Do you keep the ad exactly the same it was
Yeah.
5 years
Copy
ago?
and paste. Copy
Okay.
paste. No, I think I've changed it here and there because we've changed like where you can find us at.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
so I've updated it.
Right.
So here's the ad. When you click on it, it says Empathica Radio is a podcast that's looking for unsigned independent metal, punk, and hardcore bands to highlight on the show. If your band is aggressive, we want to hear it and promote it. We want to give as much exposure to hardworking, true underground scene that we can. You can reply to this ad and message us on Facebook or email us at empathicradio@gmail.com. Look for us on iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, Overcast. That's it.
I think you should reply to this ad or don't. I don't care.
So,
That'd be good.
but most people already assume that because a lot of people don't reply to it.
Yeah, okay.
But I get a reply.
Okay.
So, Brendan, I've told you in the past we've gotten some shitty replies before, right? Not really shitty, but remember there was that one,
Silly ones.
silly
just
ones like
goofy.
I used to put
I only have cassette tapes.
send an MP3, and
Yeah.
I remember I got that one email that said, "Why would I want to listen to compressed
Oh,
music?"
yeah.
And it's like, fuck you. You know, I just need an audio file. It's like, Jesus Christ. So, and I've gotten a couple other ones. Like someone said I should be paying him to play his music.
Yeah,
on
he's
our
not
show.
gonna play music for free.
Right.
And,
Why
and your ship has sailed.
Yeah. But you got to remember, he's in his mom's basement. Saying this. So I get an email the other night. This was Wednesday night into Thursday, I think. Yeah, Wednesday night. And all the reply was in capital letters all the way across. Blocked, racist, black agenda.
What does that mean?
I don't know what that means, but it came out of Jacksonville, Mississippi,
Okay.
because it'll tell me where they're responding from. So I'm like, so I went to the ad to see if they blocked it, because I've seen people have done that. They'll flag it and block it because they consider it spam.
Yeah, they just don't want to look at
They
it.
just don't want to look at it, which to me it's like, don't click on it, just leave it alone.
Right, yeah.
Whatever. But the ad was still up, so we weren't blocked. Not that I care. It's like, okay, whatever.
You
So
care.
I respond back. I say, not sure what your reply means, but you spelled racist wrong. Because he did. And I put the little emoji guy with his hands up like this, like, I don't know. So, dude emailed me back pretty immediately. It was pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, okay, for the listeners and you guys, I'm going to read these emails from this guy exactly how he typed them.
Yeah, okay.
So if I sound like I'm stuttering, it's because my brain is going to want to correct it.
Right, it's improper English.
It's improper English.
It's fragmented sentences.
Yeah, so it's hard
sentences.
for my brain to not want to fix it and read it the way it's supposed to be written.
You have to read it exactly the way it types. So if he runs on, sentence runs on
I'll just run
for
on.
a paragraph,
I'll try to. I won't give a break.
don't breathe in.
I won't breathe. I'm gonna just let it go. So forgive me if it doesn't sound like I know how to read it, because my brain is still like, no, this is wrong. So here's his reply back from when I told him he spelled racist wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Well, sorry if I misspelled it, but you got the idea. Are you black? Are you mixed? Are you full white-blooded white like me?
What?
Would you like me to read that again?
No.
Okay.
Go on.
So at this point, I'm like, oh, yes.
Now you're trolling the troll.
Now I am trolling the troll. So my response back is, well, I'm not full-blooded anything. I'm a mutt like most Americans. Italian, Irish, English, German mostly. So I'm confused. Why am I or my podcast racist?
He just wants to talk about his heritage.
All right, I have to take a breath on this one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. You're wondering, as I understand it, I'm Nordic white Viking from Nordic Germanic families. Have my DNA to prove it. 5 generations, first family, MS territory, DAR, SCV, stars and bars, Southern Cross family.
I know what half that shit means.
What the hell is he talking about? Why? Why is he talking about it?
I don't
What
know.
does that have to do with other podcasts?
I don't
I
think
don't-
he understands what podcasts are, maybe?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm still trying to figure out our black agenda.
Yeah. Well,
Like, where'd you get that? Because I asked Steve, because I didn't know what the little email thing says or whatever, or the Craigslist ad. I go, did you say something about black metal?
no.
He's like, no. I'm like, because that would have maybe made sense, but
Right.
no, there's no mention of that. So I don't.
So I don't know. I don't know. So, okay. After reading that, I didn't respond right away. I think about that time I was like cutting my hair and about to take a shower. So he responds back before I can even have answer that. All it says is a Trump Republican supporter. We know. I got you on that one, brother. Didn't reply quick enough to that either.
That's all he wrote?
That's all he wrote. That
Oh,
was
okay.
At this point, it sounds like a misconnections ad. He's just telling you things he likes now. Long walks on the beach.
Or it's like something just popped into his head. It's like, oh, I should have mentioned that. I'll just...
Don't forget. Oh shit! I like Trump.
Yeah, I don't know. So then the next one is, because I didn't respond
So now
fast
he's
enough,
Not
just.
replying.
This is like the third one he's sitting you in a row.
in a row.
All right.
I don't support LGBTQ or abortion. This queer preachers in churches or mixed marriages. I'm a Second Amendment right gun supporter. NRA. I'm like, okay. So here, I finally have a response. I said, well, I definitely support the Second Amendment, but I could care less about politics. Politics bore me. Because I figured that was already, now that's going to be poking them a little bit, you know what I mean? And I said, yeah, I support the Second Amendment. For another words, like, yeah, I got guns too, bro, so let's think this through.
So does everyone in the
Yeah, so
Midwest.
right.
Pretty much everyone but California.
Right. So then he responds back. All right, I got to catch my breath on this one. Whew. There's no periods in this.
Is it all caps still?
No. The only one that was all caps was the very first thing.
You should have yelled that one out.
I love politics. I love politics, especially Southern Confederate states' rights, the sons of Confederate veterans, the Southern stars and bars, the conservative white Americans make Dixie great again. Craigslist is run by queers, LGBTQ, whatever people, but a fair advertisement type things. However, they don't respect Southern white rights.
I'm still confused.
So
why
now
is
he's mad at Craigslist. He's
Why
on
is he on
Craigslist.
Craigslist?
I
He's
don't
mad
know.
about it. Yeah.
I don't know why he's on Craigslist. I have no idea.
And how does I didn't know all that about Craigslist? Did you?
I didn't know it was run by queers.
I didn't either. And they don't respect Southern politics.
No, not Southern whites. They just do not give a fuck about.
Damn, I didn't know that.
I'm
I'm never using that again.
I've never even either. I didn't know that they were so hard on Southern whites.
I was just trying to find some antiques on there, but
Right.
fuck it.
So
If that's their policies, I didn't read the policy page though. Of
I didn't
Craigslist.
either.
Maybe it's on there.
it's probably on there.
Probably says that.
So okay, here's the next one, because they again responded before I could. I'm into Southern rock and gospel and bluegrass music of the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
That's coherent.
Once again, I did not respond quick enough. This one really confused the fuck out of me when I read it. Because of how he wrote it, I thought he was like 120 years old by these numbers he's going to give.
Yeah.
But my brain slowly...
So add this up in your mind, Brendan.
Retired 42 years with Mississippi Highway State Department. Nowadays, MoDOT State Service. 40 years with the U.S. Army. Drafted in 1972. Served 4 years in Vietnam and in Kuwait, Iraq, Middle East. Our families have been in the military since 1860. Serving the U.S. military proudly for my state. I am a monument supporter of all heroes. A proud Southern state supporter. History, God, and Southern Methodist Church.
Why is he even telling you this? What?
Cause he wants to. He thinks he's on a dating app. It sounds like.
Here's my response. We love death and Norwegian black metal and any other heavy aggressive bands. Piss on politics and religion. We refuse to be shackled by either. Knowing when I said black metal, where he was going to
Yeah.
turn to. Because he doesn't know that black
Yeah.
means the dark arts, satanic, stuff like that. You
Black.
know what he's fucking
He only
thinking.
has one meeting.
Black only has one meaning to this guy, so I threw that in there. Yes, I'm trolling the troll. And it's real hard to, because I'm trying to like just keep this going, and I'm trying to be pretty nice because I don't want to lose them. You know, I'm
Right.
fishing. You know, I'm like,
I don't think
I
you
got
have
the
any-
hook, but I hadn't said it
You don't
quite
have
yet.
any. I
was
don't
starting,
think you have to worry about losing him.
Nah,
at
I
this
did. I
point.
wanted this to go on for as long as I
Sounds like he
could.
wants to go on a date with you. Really?
I think so. So then he replied back, "Not my type of stuff. I'm deeply religious church Bible person. God and Christ, Holy Spirit, go to church every Sunday, Wednesday night, was taught Bible in school, prayed in school, believe in here and after heaven, born again Christian." He spelled here wrong, by the way.
How do you spell here wrong? Her?
No, he spelled it here.
Oh, like
he spelled
here.
like I
Okay.
hear.
Right.
I hear it, not I'm not here. If that, yeah. So here's my response. So why contact us? Now I'm like to the point where I'm like, okay, what do you want? He said, post in your own area, wherever that is, not interested in something that sounds like Black Lives Matter or Black Hate type band.
What?
Black hate. So wouldn't I'm confused.
I think he's thinking black hate, like blacks hating whites.
Okay. I
The way
guess.
he worded it was
Right,
like
right. Did this fall in some weird area of Craigslist?
No, I put it in Jacksonville, Mississippi.
Could it?
That's a pretty major fucking city there, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's underneath like a music type
Yes,
thing.
music, musicians.
Could it have somehow like spilt out beyond that?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't know. It's run by
Unless I put it in the
it's
wrong.
run by
queers.
queers. You don't know.
Man, maybe it's already gone. Like I already deleted the post,
Yeah.
or at least the thing. Maybe I did. Maybe I put it in the wrong section and don't even realize it.
That's it. Yeah, you put it some. They have some weird racist section. In the
I
Mississippi
found it.
one.
Yeah, maybe I didn't click on musician. Maybe I clicked on like one or above, below it. You know what I mean? And didn't realize it.
What would be above or below?
I'd have to get on there and look.
People with mental health issues.
Yeah. So once again, I did not respond quick enough.
Uh-huh.
And he says, "Sounds like Antifa to me, a pro-black, anti-white group." That's us.
Oh.
So I'm
he's
assuming
got
he
our
doesn't.
number.
I'm assuming he doesn't know that we're white.
I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, what triggered
From
him to
my
make him
ad.
think that we were like.
From my
don't get
ad,
it.
where are you getting that we're a Black Lives Matter Antifa group?
Something.
The only thing I can think of, because I put our icon in there, because you can add
Yeah.
images. It has our icon. So the hand coming out of the ground, giving the horns,
fist.
holding.
Yeah.
He's like, that ain't no white hand. That's a green one. We don't like them around
Or
here.
maybe because it's a fist.
No, it's not a
It's
fist.
not- oh, it's
He's got the
giving- yeah, it's
horns.
giving
He's giving the horns.
Yeah, it's not really a fist. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, I don't like them green hands.
Maybe he doesn't know what that means.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe he thinks it's the new Black Power thing. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe he thinks it's gang related.
Now I'm starting to wonder if I did post it in the wrong section.
Well, did he get any other replies at all?
No,
Yeah, okay.
no. So here's how I respond to that. I said, your comments show how ignorant you are. We are a show that seeks out underground bands worldwide to help promote them. We are the furthest thing from Antifa, and so is the music we promote. You really shouldn't comment on things you know nothing about. The only thing we're anti is subhuman scum like you. So
And he replies to this.
yes, he replies. So before he replies, I'm at work at this point, and I tell that to Travis. I read that to him, and he's like, "Oh no, he's gonna kill you." And I put my hand on Travis' shoulder. I said, "Us, buddy, us." Okay, this is where it gets good. Like, this was the last. Okay, so his response to that was, "Haha, that's why the U.S. is in the shape it is in. Is N-words like you." And he didn't, he spelled the word out. I was gonna read it, but we and Travis got in a discussion if I was even allowed to say it because I'm being called this,
Yeah.
the N-word, and I'm just like, okay. So this was the last thing I messaged him, and he never responded after this. I said, so let's break this down. You're accusing us of being racist and then call me the N-word, which I used the actual word. I said, interesting. It's actually your generation that destroyed this country, you dirty old hippie, because he claimed to be in Vietnam. And I figured there's nothing worse than calling a Vietnam vet a hippie,
Oh, yeah.
which I doubt he was. Either way. So I call him a dirty old hippie. I said, you're clearly either retarded, uneducated, or on drugs by the way you type your sentences. Plus, I've never met a hillbilly Viking before. If you're so pure with Northern European blood, why are you claiming to be a devout Christian? Christianity did what it could to wipe out anything and everything pagan, including your Viking heritage. And I put Viking in parentheses. I was like, you, sir, are the furthest thing from being anything pure. You're nothing more than a fucking poser. And then the poser thing I did for Travis is a joke. But he never responded after that.
That was it.
That was it.
You win.
I guess.
You wasted.
Or he's up here looking for me right now.
How much time of your life did you waste on that?
Not much. Just an evening.
5 minutes. Just an evening.
Just an evening. Not even. Like, that. The majority of those all went on within an hour and a half.
Right.
And then I went to bed, and I think that's when a lot of it, he was like, kept messaging me. And that's when in the morning I called him subhuman scum. Then he called me the N-word. And then I left that last thing, and then I never heard back from him. So a couple hours, we'll just say. It took a couple hours.
But you are going to hang out with him next week.
Yeah. We're going to get coffee.
Yeah.
So what the hell was his end game? Like, what was he trying to do? He texted you to insult you, and
Yeah, he didn't want our Black Power show to ruin his white supremacist ears.
so none of his thoughts seemed very cohesive. Like he was trying to.
It literally sounded like he thought he was on a dating site.
Yeah.
I like this. I like that.
Yeah.
What do
Just
you like?
Telling you a bunch of stuff about himself, and then insulting you.
Yeah.
I like
But it had nothing to do with our podcast at all.
I don't think he understands what a podcast is.
Yeah, I don't think he did. No.
I don't think he understands what a podcast is. And now you got me. I'm going to look this up.
I just can't. I just don't know where the racist thing came from.
Well,
Or why he thought we were like black. Where did that come from? Or does he just assume everyone's black on the internet, maybe? I don't know.
that's a very possible. If so, the whole thing about him, he said he was retired for 40 years. So he said he was in the military for
He was in Vietnam.
Vietnam. So he's
Wait, when did Vietnam end?
I don't know. Because he said he was in Vietnam in 72. So
Maybe he worked for
He said he
40
was drafted
years, but
in
he was,
72.
Oh, he's drafted in
retired
72.
now.
Yeah, he's retired now.
Wasn't that towards the end? Was it still going?
I have no idea.
I don't remember either.
I don't know.
I wasn't alive.
Yeah, neither was I. So hold on. I'm going to go to Jacksonville. No, it's there. It's in the music section. Because the ad's still up.
Still up in the music
Yeah,
section?
I just went to it. So I put it in the right spot. So this guy was in the music section and was like, hey, I don't think so, son. We ain't gonna have none of that Antifa stuff around here, boy. It's like, do you know what a podcast is, sir? I just don't understand. But I'll be honest. I've been waiting for an email like this for a long time. You just gave
Just
me
someone that's totally off the rails.
off the rails, dude. Off
I don't know.
the rails.
Gone.
Dude, it had to have been insane.
Oh, I'm sure. He was on drugs or he was just
Well, if he
Some-
was being serious about how old he was, then he had to have been like in his late 60s, early 70s, and be like,
no, probably 70s.
yeah, 70s. Okay.
If he was drafted in 73.
What's a 70-year-old
Then he
doing on
had to be-
Craigslist trolling the music section?
So in 73 he had to be at least 18.
18.
So that means he would have been born in what, Brendan?
51.
51, yeah.
Oh, shit, so he's my dad's age.
Yeah, so he had to be like 70 something.
No, my dad
55.
was, I was going to say, my dad was born in 52,
How old your dad?
67. I think.
So about 70-ish.
Right.
Yeah, at least 65.
But what? Yeah. So when I read the ad, where did you get that? Where did you get any of that? That, oh, these guys are all black power and stuff. Are they?
Maybe he's clicked on the wrong thing and he was responding to the wrong ad. Is that
Maybe.
possible?
No, because he said it. Maybe I don't know.
Like there was an ad under yours and he's like,
Fuck
"Fuck this," and then he clicked on
yours.
yours and had this whole conversation.
No,
about-
because he knew I wasn't from the area because it showed St. Louis is where it was coming from, and he said post in your own area. But
But maybe he
does
meant,
he think all metal, hardcore, and punk is
no? Maybe he
black
meant
agenda?
Maybe by posting your own area, he meant why are you posting under music? Because he didn't understand it.
No,
Because he thought it was some
black power group
like
apparently.
Black Panthers or something.
Yeah, we're the new Black Panthers.
Are we?
Apparently, to this guy we are. This guy just, we ruined his day. Just doing our normal search for bands, he like ruined our fucking, or we
He's
ruined
dead
his day.
now. He killed himself.
Well, I think his head may have just popped off his shoulders whenever I called him a dirty hippie. If he was a true, he was a true Vietnam vet, and I called him a dirty hippie, then he was probably really pissed.
Who knows?
But I was just talking out my ass most of it. I was just trying to get him to respond.
Get a raz after a while.
But fuck for all I know, he never even read it. He's like, I got them. I called them the N-word. I got them.
Oh,
I'm a Viking, God damn it. We sailed our ships all the way to Mississippi,
up the river. They
up
went
the river, and we pillaged nothing there. And
We pillaged Indians.
yeah. The fuck out of here. I'm a Viking. I never knew Vikings made it all the way to Mississippi.
I didn't know that they settled.
That's where they left.
Were they here before Christopher Columbus? Or
Yeah, they
after?
left. They left the old world and came here and tried to start a new Viking society that just didn't pan out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
remember hearing about that in
Yeah,
history class.
yeah, I remember that too. So for a minute, during the whole conversation, I was gonna tell him that Travis was a Polak, and then I was gonna tell him that I had some Jewish in me to really anger him, 'cause I
Yeah.
do. And then I was gonna tell him about you, Brendan, but I think aren't you pretty much like Northern Europe?
Brendan is also a Viking.
Yeah, I mean, isn't your bloodline really kind of in line with that more than
As far
ours?
as I know, it's German, Irish, Scottish, and
Okay.
Danish.
Okay. So
But-
you're more in line with me. All right. I was afraid that I was like, shit, Brendan might really have like what the white supremacists want in the blood. Like I'm gonna act like Brendan doesn't exist because that's gonna be like he'll be like I like him. So I was like, all right, I'm okay. So yeah, we're not too far different. Okay,
Why does he got to talk like that?
because he's a fucking hillbilly. Look at fuck that guy.
Oh, well.
Dude, if you're
Fun
the
times.
shit that you're typing, you know he's got some thick fucking backwoods accent. How he even has internet, I don't know. He's probably at the library doing this.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? He couldn't do it in his
Oh, library people are weird. So I know I'm getting off track here, but so we don't have a printer at home. We just don't have a printer. Or
Right.
we do, but it's not hooked up, or you know how they are.
Yeah.
So when we want to print something out, we'll just run to the library.
We've had
It's
to do that because I was broke.
It's like 2 minutes away. So my wife, she's always the one, like the last few times I went there, I was updating my resume,
Yeah.
and I always look around at all the other weirdos, you know, and it looks like they've been sitting there for like 8 hours just on the internet. They got their big headphones on, like just watching videos, and I'm like, yeah, like it just amazes me. Like I don't know why. It just weirds me out.
I
too.
thought like everybody just had internet at home nowadays. Like it was just a
Yeah,
me
standard
too.
thing.
No,
I guess some
because
people don't.
I've seen people in restaurants sitting there just using the internet, like in Denny's.
Yeah.
And maybe they got food, maybe they didn't. I don't know. I'm gonna assume they had to get something,
Right. They're not gonna let you just come in and sit there.
right?
and-
But
do
they're
that.
there for the internet.
Oh, for
You
sure.
know what I mean?
For sure.
My former coworker should drive her car to some hotel and like park behind the hotel where the Wi-Fi still
Right.
got to, and
Yeah.
just use the Wi-Fi there while she's sitting in her car,
Right.
which is weird. When you could just go to a restaurant that has free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go in there and get a
Go to a
get a cheap
Starbucks.
meal or whatever. I don't know. It just
Anyway.
it was a good. I was like, ooh, I was excited to tell Brendan about this.
So did anyone decent people reply to our ads?
We had 0 replies.
That was
Oh, what the
actually
fuck?
that was actually Brennan's brother, I think,
well,
trolling you.
well, this was yeah, it was. We had 0 replies out of
Really?
that batch. Yeah, that's the way it's always been.
Yeah.
Now the next time I get on there, I'll have a reply from every goddamn city,
Yeah.
and it could be the same cities, but it's just hit or miss if people are getting on there looking. That's all it comes down to.
Now you're gonna get all racial replies.
Yeah, I thought, should I give this guy's email address out so people can email him and let him know that he's a piece of shit?
Is that legal?
Why wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
I'm not saying threaten him. You just email him, say, "Hey, you're a racist piece of shit." It's not illegal. It's like finding out someone's phone number. What's illegal? I can give out someone's phone number, can't I?
Yeah, I'd say you're good with it.
You think?
Yeah, why not?
Fuck this guy. Oh, well, let me pull up his let me pull up his email address and see if I can get this. All right. So it might not, because it might be a since it was through Craigslist, it might not give me his real address. Yeah, it won't.
Oh, it's like a Craigslist address.
Yeah, 'cause he
I don't know how
replied
that
through.
works.
Yeah, it's not going to give me his that. Never
Yeah,
mind.
at least he's that smart.
Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. I wanted people to email this guy.
If I had to guess, his real email address would be
White Power
would be
666. No. No,
what
no, no.
What
He's
was the one
religious.
line? Make Dixie great again.
Yeah. Make Dixie great again. I got hats made.
He's wearing like a Civil War hat.
Yeah, that's what I
you know?
picture.
Yeah. With
He was in
two-
the full Confederate outfit, dude. He wasn't just in a hat.
Yeah. He just goes to
He was
Walmart like
he
that.
was so mad at what's that?
Oh.
This guy. He was so mad when he was emailing me. He was packing his musket with some lead.
Did you can you see like his real name or
All
email,
it says
or-
R. Smith is all it says.
Oh. I mean you couldn't like look it up on the Facebook and try to figure out who
No,
it actually
I don't have
is.
a real name,
Yeah.
unfortunately. No, I would have done that. If I had a
Yeah.
real name, I'd have looked this fucker up. Just type in racist Mississippi man in Jackson. I'm sure he's the only
Was the
one.
only one there?
Yeah.
He's the only one
Totally.
in fucking Jackson, Mississippi.
Anyway.
Of course, I don't think we have any listeners ever come out of Mississippi, so I'm not really too worried about offending them.
Yeah. I don't.
They don't listen to us because they know we're Antifa.
Does anything come out of Mississippi?
Not that I know of. Crawfish, maybe.
Crawfish, catfish,
Catfish.
good catfish. Yeah.
That's about it.
That's the one. That's might be the only great thing about Mississippi. You can go to the gas station any time of the day and get fried catfish.
Nice. That is pretty nice. Can't do that here.
I go there at 9 a.m. Give me some fried catfish.
Here, you're just gonna get gizzards.
You
Taquitos.
people eat some weird shit.
What's that?
You people eat some weird shit.
What do you mean, you people? What the fuck does that mean,
What
Brendan?
the
Was that you emailing us?
What?
It was Brendan the
You
entire.
N-words.
You inwards.
eating your catfish.
Your catfish.
Gizzards?
Crawdads.
I don't like gizzards. I'm
Oh,
just saying you
really?
can get them.
Oh.
God, you see,
I don't even know what a gizzard is.
it's some.
I think I
decided
used
it
them
was
for
weird,
fishing
though.
before.
I've used, yeah, I think I've used
Use it
gizzards
as
for
bait
bait.
or chicken livers.
Chicken livers I've used.
Whatever
Gizzards
else
are
is
like
in
some weird thing in the stomach that has
Yeah.
like teeth
Uh,
to
Like-
help grind up food.
Yeah.
Their chicken stomach have teeth apparently, and we like to eat them.
disgusting. I don't.
I've tried them.
Is it in their stomach or is it like in their throat? Or
I don't know what.
I
it
looked
is.
it up before.
I
I
think
don't
it might be
remember.
the whole thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Honestly,
I've had them, but they're not very good.
think I've ever. That's one thing I've ever had. I eat some weird shit, but I don't think I've ever had
It's
that.
super. It doesn't taste bad. It's just super chewy, and it's like,
I don't know why I like
disgusting.
chewy stuff. Like the other day when we went out after work, that alligator
yeah,
tastes fine, but it's just chewy.
it's a little chewy. It's a little tough, but I mean, it's good. I liked it. I
Yeah,
thought it was pretty good.
but fried it again. Fried anything.
Yeah, like you said, you fry a turd, and it probably tastes good.
Yeah, you'd be like, ooh, okay.
Brendan, you like fried turds?
What? Fried
Huh?
turds?
Yeah. Don't act like you don't eat turds when they're fried.
Don't knock it till you try
Yeah,
it.
gizzard is in the stomach.
Okay. See, I know
Yeah,
things.
it's weird looking. Yeah.
Are we drinking a beer on this one?
Is this
Yeah.
one? I feel
Yeah.
like we've talked for 3 hours already.
It's only been 30 minutes.
Okay.
So, here.
We don't. Oh, we each getting a can? Each
Yeah.
getting a full can?
Well, yeah.
That's a great idea.
It is a great idea. Fuck these stupid. Oh, we gotta save turtles. We can't have the old school rings that hold it. I had these big old plastic things that are shaking my beer up when I.
Wouldn't it just been easier to make rings that break when you pull the can away?
I guess. No,
Would
instead they're
that
gonna
have been too hard?
hard plastic caps that are fucking retarded.
It looks like there's 10 times as much material. To
Yeah,
make
that's
that.
why That's why I spent $30 on 4 beers.
So if you don't
4
recycle
cans of
that,
beers.
it's even more waste.
Right. It says, "Oh, please recycle," but it's not gonna get recycled. It's gonna go right in the trash can. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna throw it on the street. 'Cause it's
On
not
Brendan Street,
yeah, not
just
mine.
throw it out his front
It's
door.
Belleville. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it on Brendan Street. Fuck this town. So what?
Can
do-
I read?
Yeah,
You
go
want me
ahead.
to read it?
Yeah.
Where we got? Nowhere in particular. Is that the brewery or the name of the beer?
I think
I-
that's the brewery, isn't it?
I think
Okay.
that's the brewery.
Black Peach. What is it?
Goza? I think it's Goza.
I have no idea.
Gose?
That was Goose at first.
It's not Goose.
Sour ale brewed.
Black Peach Goose.
Sour ale brewed with peaches, black sea salt. Black sea salt
Because it's the trash in the ocean.
sounds really racist.
I knew it.
And coriander. So it's gonna be real fruity.
Yes.
We got
That's why I
batch
got it.
number 36.
Batch number 36.
I'm gonna read. The beer you're holding is a beer that will never be made again. It must have been that bad.
Ah, they fucked us bad. That's why we tried 36 times and it didn't turn out.
It is the only one of its kind and represents an ever-changing lineage meant to abolish. This is very racist.
Oh, wow.
Monotony. What? Monotony and clear the way for. I can't even read all this. This
Audacity?
is too much. Who's gonna read this?
You are. Keep reading it.
Stimulated?
Question mark.
Well, then visit our fucking brewery for intimate details about the can in your hand.
Where the fuck are they even from? I got this in
It just
Louisville.
says product of USA,
I got it in Louisville, but I don't know where they're from.
Mississippi.
I hope not. Who's drinking beer?
Uh,
There's no way it's from Mississippi. There's way too much fruit in this.
it's
Done.
right here. It is brewing company. Well, it's got like 10 fucking cities on there.
What the fuck?
It says
Brennan, did you look it up?
Cincinnati, and then it
trying to
says,
look it up.
Oh, it's Cincinnati,
Ohio?
Ohio. Yes,
Yeah, there it is.
Cincinnati.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's a weak beer. It's only 4.5.
Sold in Ohio,
4.8.
Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, Colorado, and Georgia.
Well, how the fuck did you get it?
Where'd you get it?
In Louisville? Kentucky?
It's not sold there.
Yeah, it is.
Ohio, Michigan, Kentucky, Colorado.
Just said I had it. We
Georgia.
bought it in fucking Kentucky. It has to be sold there. Unless the owner, was like, the fuck.
I definitely taste the black sea salt.
Oh yeah, for sure. Actually, I think the end I can taste a little saltiness. I think it's kind of flat.
It's not very cold.
Well, no, it's been out of the fucking refrigerator for like 2 hours now. This is what I would. This is the only way I can describe the taste of the listeners is if you picked
Tastes
up
like
a
a shitty
peach.
soda.
If you picked up a peach off the ground and cut it in half to where the inside was exposed, where all the juices are, and I laid on the ground, and Travis pissed onto the open peach and let the piss peach run down into my mouth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. Do you want to try that and see?
I mean, I'm gonna have to compare to see what's going on.
All right. Brendan, go get some peaches.
I don't have any peaches. That's kind of weird. I don't know about it.
Brendan's mad.
Eh.
Is it better than your pumpkin beer?
Oh, anything's better than that. that pumpkin beer actually wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Because it just tasted like
beer.
water.
Right.
It didn't even taste like beer. It tasted like super watered down beer.
So here-
It tastes like beer flavored water.
I got a good little story for that. So that was 4204, which I've talked shit on that brewery plenty of times on this
Yeah.
show. So Mike and Tim, they had their they won some contest. That you submit beer and whoever won got to brew on 4204 system
Uh-huh.
and then release their beer there
Uh-huh.
on tap. So they won, did that. Went up there Friday night to drink it. It was a sour. It was a mango, papaya, a mango. What was that? Hold on, let me look it up here.
It's all the same.
That wasn't very nice. It was a sour goza with passion fruit, papaya, mango, and red Thai chili peppers.
Okay.
So it's supposed to have a little bit of a bite to it. So I asked Mike when I got there before I went up to the bar and ordered one. I was like, so how did it, does it taste like when you made it? You know, since it's, on a
Yeah.
bigger system. He's like, no. And I was like, is that kind of a common thing, doing on a bigger scale? He's like, sometimes. He's like, but they changed the ingredients.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They were like, we'd rather do it this way.
Did they
So
tell,
doesn't it
did
defeat-
they tell them they were changing the ingredients?
Yeah,
or
they didn't
just
give
do
it. No, I think they told them, but they weren't really giving them a choice. But it was just like,
well, it's
but
a different beer if you change the ingredients.
exactly. So it didn't taste the same.
Why is it? Was it like cheaper to change? So, like, we're gonna use some shittier ingredients.
It had
is
to
that
have
what
been.
it is?
It
A
had to have
price
been
thing?
because of that place.
Yeah.
Because they are. All their beer, I think, is fucking toned down and bullshit. They're the worst brewery in St. Louis.
They're just using like crap ass ingredients. Like we
Right.
can't put that. We won't make any money off of
But
it.
they're so big. They sell so much.
Yeah.
But I think it's because the general beer drinker that's not really into craft beer, drink it. Because it's all lighter, toned down flavors.
So hey,
Good for them. But to me, you're not a real brewery. You're just, you're a fucking poser. So yeah,
I
they
say
took,
why not do both? See, I think if you're a brewery like that, you should have some of those beers that are just bleh, and those are like your anger. That's what people that
right.
people that drink beer just to get fucking drunk. That's
Right.
the kind of shit they want. But then have your like real shit. That's like real interesting. You know what I mean?
Right, but the
For real
problem,
drinkers.
right? The problem is they have they got their IPAs, they'll make a stout, they got this and that,
Right.
but the flavors are so toned down.
But those are all very common beers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
There's
are,
nothing-
but there's nothing.
nothing wild about it. So then you get
But the
something,
flavors are
then you
toned
get
down.
something like what your friends make, which is like crazy to them, and they're like,
No,
we can't even find papayas. Fuck it, just leave them out.
there's no papaya in this.
It just tastes like Busch Light,
Right. That's just so. So when they
a
won,
sour Busch Light.
they won last year at a brewery in Defiance, Missouri. I don't remember the name of it, and they brewed on their system, and they changed some of the things too. But they asked them beforehand, like, "Hey, do you guys care if we kind of do this and that?" And I don't remember the reason, so they kind of did that too. But they at least asked. Like I think 4204 was just like, "No."
It has to be a price point thing.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Then why do it? Then don't
Yeah.
fucking do it.
I agree. Then don't fucking do it because that's not the beer that they won with. They won it because it was the best one that got sent in, and now you're not going to make that for people to try.
Right.
You're going to change it.
That's what I'm saying. Don't fucking do this thing where you brew
But you
other
know what it
people's
is?
shit if you can't fucking do it the
You
way
know what
they want
you know what I think it is? It's like, well, I own the brewery. I have a brewery. You don't. I know better than you. No, you don't know better. You just got lucky and had money to start one, you stupid cocksucker. It's an ego thing. I know how to, I'll get this to taste the exact same, but using different ingredients. Bet you don't. And he didn't. It was okay. It was
I
good.
just don't see the reason in even fucking doing it.
I think it's ego and cheap. They're like, look at this guy. He's just a little home brewer, even though they know what the fuck they're doing.
But then why even make it serve it? Just be like, fuck them.
Because they probably didn't know it was going to be that complicated of a mix. They're probably like, oh, man.
Because then, they can say, hey, this is the beer that won such and such.
Well, that's what they
thing.
do.
Come in here and drink it. And then it's not the same beer that won, but
Correct. But that's what but like, Mike, of course, Mike did it on a smaller scale. I think he does 5-gallon batches when he makes it.
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Maybe
Then
10.
why don't they just buy from Mike then? Hey, we'll buy your 5-gallon batch for X amount of
Because
dollars.
that shit's gone. And 5 gallons doesn't last.
We'll have it make
But a
another.
couple. No, they do it on their system, so they got a shit ton of this beer, and it'll be on there for who knows till it's gone. It could be a month. It could be on tap. You do a 5-gallon, the thing's gonna be gone in a
It's
day.
not their beer though.
But that's the
Would you
prize.
rather serve 5 gallons of your own shit or 500 gallons of
In this case,
their made up crap?
okay, so in this case in 4204, they would have been better to serve 5 gallons of their own stuff because my opinion is, I think that most people that drink 4204 aren't gonna try it.
Here's another.
That's gonna be. It's too wild for those kind of people.
What if the beer really takes off? Maybe this is another reason they do it. What if that beer really takes off? It's really good.
Then they'll steal the fucking recipe and call it
Because
something else.
It's no longer Mike's recipe.
That's a good point.
Could be that too.
Yeah, they're like, nope, this is ours.
Yeah. We
You
changed it.
use this and this. We use this and this is our recipe.
Right.
Your beer didn't. This is ours.
I wonder if that's ever happened. I wonder if
That's a good
ever
question.
happened.
I'm gonna have to forward this episode to Mike and have him listen to it and see what he thinks.
Yeah.
No, I feel that way. I think it's a shit move on their part to do that to him.
Yeah. Why fucking even do
Their
it? Don't
beer
fucking do it.
won. They liked it the best, so brew it the same fucking way. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to spend a little more money than you want to, but you know what? Don't have the competition then.
Yeah, that's what you signed up for.
Don't
Yeah,
have the fucking
that's what-
competition.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whatever.
But ugh.
This beer's growing on me.
Really? Ooh, what is it? The
Well, at first I was like, I can't finish this can, but now I'm like, I could probably finish this can.
I'm not a big fan of peaches in general, so it's kind of weird tasting to me.
I don't like fruity beer either.
What?
I'm lying. I'm totally lying. I love fruity beer.
What kind of white man don't like peaches?
I know what kind. The N-word kind.
The LGBTQs.
You're a queer,
kind.
ain't you, Brendan? Only queers don't like peaches.
If you say so.
I love peaches.
I love
pecans. And pussy.
That's all I eat. Peaches, pecans, and pussies.
Anyway,
In the back of my pick-em-up truck.
is this where we just play music because it's downhill at this point?
I mean, we can.
Let's play music.
Dude, we haven't even been talking that long. It's only been like 15 minutes.
What are you talking about?
I know, it's been like 40. It's fine. Whatever.
Let Brendan do his thing.
Okay, let's play Pure Wrath with the song When a Great Man Dies. That was When a Great Man Dies by Pure Wrath. They are from Indonesia. You can find them at purewrath.bandcamp.com.
They're a very good band. I like them. I've actually been listening to them for a little bit.
I didn't know Indonesia had that kind of scene.
No.
You ever
They
been
don't.
to Indonesia?
No, why have you?
Okay, yeah, I went to Bali several years ago. It was cool. Everything was really cheap. The food was good, and that's all I have to say about that.
I had an Asian friend that they tried to leave Vietnam on a boat, and their boat broke or went the wrong way, and they got stuck in Indonesia.
Oh, really?
And then they were basically like prisoners of. They held them
Really?
for like years. They
Oh,
held
shit.
him in Indonesia.
Was he when he was a kid or what?
Yeah, he was in like grade school.
Oh, shit.
His whole family was held there for years.
And they
'Cause-
finally just let him go?
I think they figured out a way to get over to the U.S. I think basically he said we paid for him to come to the U.S.,
Really?
which is fine because, I mean, they're a good, hardworking family that
Right,
pays
right.
taxes. But, yeah, they were like almost like prisoners there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, weird.
Most
I
people
don't
are
know
like,
that
you try to get into their country, they just kick you out. They're not like, you're a prisoner now. Like, well,
It's like they didn't know what to do with them.
just kick them out. Tell them get the fuck gone.
They're on a fucking island, though. You got to
Ah,
pay.
Yeah, I
What are
guess
they
so.
going to do? Stick you in a rowboat? Then you're just
Yes.
going to hop to another island that's part of
I
Indonesia.
mean, are you a prisoner or are you just you're like, you're just stuck here? You know what I mean? I
know.
wonder how that worked. If they're just like, hey, we're not helping you get out of here, so you might as well go get fucking jobs.
He said it was like almost like a.
Like a camp?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
And then one time they rioted.
Oh,
in
no.
The camp. Yeah,
Holy fuck.
they like tore a bunch of shit up and burned a bunch of shit down.
Fuck, that's like shit you see in movies.
Yeah, I taught him how to ride a bike when he was in his like mid-20s
Really?
because he never learned how to ride a bike because he's in that fucking camp.
That's fucking terrible.
He's the only Asian person that
No.
didn't know how to ride a bike.
I say bicycles are a pretty main transportation over there.
Right.
What is this contraption?
I'm probably telling it probably was not even Indonesia. It's probably some other island. I don't know. There's so many fucking islands over there.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
all
get
islands.
mixed up. Anyway, sorry,
Sorry.
Brendan. Go ahead, do your thing.
Next band is called Totally Gnarly, and the name of the song is Surf Commies Must Die.
I'm blinking a paper.
That was Surf Commies Must Die by Totally Gnarly. They are from Gloversville, New York. You can find them at totallygnarly.bandcamp.com.
Right on. We got him next.
Up next is a band called Forever Dead with the song 4 O'Clock. That was 4 O'Clock by Forever Dead. They are from Rouen, France, and you can find them. I don't know where you can find them. Foreverdead.bandcamp.com, probably.
Probably.
Well, let me double check.
Oh, God.
I'm fucking everything up.
God damn it.
We're
You
so-
have one job.
We're so professional.
One job.
We are super professional.
Because I'm using the Bandcamp app, and
Oh, it
Excuses.
doesn't tell you.
it
No
doesn't
excuses.
have the actual
You should have done your
website.
homework.
I know. But anyway,
I spent hours throughout the week doing homework. and
Jesus.
getting
About
this
the
shit
show?
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm working on it. Oh, there's a different band called Forever Dead.
Let's just end the episode.
No,
Just end the
I'm
episode.
finding
We're
it.
done.
Okay, here we go. Forever Dead and then the number 1.bandcamp.com.
There you go.
So do that. Go there and buy their album because it's awesome.
Right on.
And yeah, I came across them.
That's gross.
Several weeks ago. What? No, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I found them on the Bandcamp several weeks ago. I'm like, holy shit, these guys are awesome. Why have I never heard of them before? And then I looked into it, and this is like their first album,
Okay.
and it only came out like a week before.
When you found
yeah,
it?
it's like, oh, that's why I never heard of them before. But yeah, they're really good. And they're death metal, and they remind me of that one band that's good.
Oh yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I know
The
those guys.
fucking you were talking about it earlier. The album was Haunted. Their first album,
6 Feet Under?
6 Feet Under.
Okay.
They remind me of 6 Feet Under in that they
When they were 6 Feet Under was good.
when they were good,
Right. Okay.
in that they are catchy and no blast beats and
Nice.
everything's good.
Awesome.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yes.
And that's foreverdead1.bandcamp.com.
Sure.
Thank you.
There you go.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Good job.
Thank you.
Next.
Oh, I'm all fucked up here.
God.
The next band is called Ascend the Torpid, and the name of the song is Assimilate.
want you to work the poetry, the life that you led on succeed of man, faith, needs, acceptance, sacrifice from that altar.
That was Assimilate by Ascend the Torpid. They're from Hartford, Connecticut. You can find them at ASCENDTHETORPID.bandcamp.com. Up next is Coffin by TBD.
I've got a lot of friends who are killing themselves. I've got a lot of friends who are almost dead. Open up a pack, take another smoke out. You're feeding the disease in your head. Well, sucking on your thumb and hugging your blanket. Is it gonna save you now? I've got a lot of friends who are killing themselves. I've got a lot of friends who are almost dead. Pop, 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 another cigarette. Pop, pop, pop. Nobody needed that. Spend your money at the corner store. Waste your breath and nothing to show for it. Do you feel like you got what you wanted? I hope you got that satisfaction. Come on, pop, 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 another cigarette. Pop, pop, pop. Nobody needed that. Spend your money at the corner store. Waste your breath and nothing to show for it. Do you feel like you got what you wanted? I hope you got that satisfaction. You say you're gonna quit, but you gave up on quitting. You can't be a quitter till you're ready to be. Well, taking that hit's more important than living. You're chained to your self-induced slavery. You act like all the things that you say and do are never gonna catch up to you. But there's no thing as a free lunch, and your payment is coming due. Pop, 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 another cigarette. Pop, pop, pop. Nobody needed that. Spend your money at the corner store. Waste your breath and nothing to show for it. Do you feel like you got what you wanted? I hope you got that satisfaction. Come on, pop, 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 another cigarette. Pop, pop, pop. Nobody needed that. Spend your money at the corner store. Waste your breath and nothing to show for it. Do you feel like you got what you wanted? I hope you got that satisfaction.
Well, that was Coffin by TBD. They're from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. You can find them at txbxdx.bandcamp.com.
Awesome. If you like the show, you can subscribe on iTunes, Google Play Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever. We're everywhere. You can follow us on Facebook. You can like us there. You can leave a review. That would be super awesome. And we are on Instagram at Empathica Radio. I'm on Instagram at Empathica Smitty. We need some more bands to play. So if you know anybody in a metal, punk, or hardcore band, send them over to empathicaradio@gmail.com and we will get them on the show. We also have stickers to the show that we will send you for free. All you got to do is send your address to empathicaradio@gmail.com and we'll send you some stickers to help promote the show. And I think that's it.
And you control us on Craigslist.
Yes, you can also control us on Craigslist. I really like that.
It's a good time.
It was a good time. Enjoyed it.
Yes.
I hate your podcast. Fucking Hoosiers.
Bye-bye.
Last song we're going to play is by a band called Scumstrike from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. You can find them at skumstrike.bandcamp.com. And the name of this song is Filth.
By satisfying people's inner selfish desires, one made them happy and thus docile. It was the start of the all-consuming self, which has come to dominate our world today.